Hey guys, it's me, Jeray, and welcome back to my channel. Today, y'all, I'm going to show y'all how to make the best shrimp and grits ever. Trust me, your family's going to be wanting you to make this for every brunch and breakfast. All right, y'all, so first things first, we're going to mince some garlic. I like to mince my own garlic. The garlic at the store is cool, but this garlic, fresh garlic, is going to give you the best flavor. Now we're going to season our shrimp. I like to add a little oil to my shrimp before I season it because I feel like it allows the seasoning to stick. But we use a lot of seasoning in this recipe, y'all. But I'm telling you, the mix of seasonings that I use gives this such a strong depth of flavor. It's ridiculous. I'm going to leave all the seasonings that I use down below. I'm actually going to leave the whole recipe down below so you guys can follow everything step by step. Now, I season with my heart, but just for y'all, while I was doing this one, I tried to eyeball to see how much seasoning I actually was using. So the recipe that's below is going to be very detailed in how much seasoning you should use. Now we're going to go in and we're going to mix everything up and get all that seasoning all throughout the shrimp. And a very important seasoning that I missed that I had to add is paprika. You need to make sure that you add paprika so it gives you that nice reddish color to your sauce, because don't nobody like no white shrimp and grit sauce, okay? Now to a hot pot with a little bit of olive oil, we're going to add our shrimp and get those cooked. Now, once your shrimp is finished, we're going to take it out the pot. Now, y'all see that little, those little bits of seasoning that's in the bottom of the pan? Keep that, okay? That is flavor. We're going to keep that in the pot and we're going to actually add to it. So to this, we're going to add 3 tablespoons of butter. Now, to our butter, we're going to add the same seasonings that we use to season our shrimp. Listen, y'all, we are building flavor. We are building depth. And the seasoning and seasoning the butter and seasoning the shrimp is how and what is going to make the best shrimp and grits you've ever had. All right, now once you got your seasoned butter all together, you're going to add in your minced garlic. Now with the minced garlic, because you want to make sure that you don't burn it, you just want to stir it enough until you start smelling that beautiful sweet scent of garlic. Once you start smelling that, then you're going to be ready to add your wine. Now I buy the cheapest white wine I could find at my grocery store. $2, $3 is fine. You just need to make sure that it's a dry white wine. So I use either a Pinot or a Chardonnay. You want to cook your wine until you can't smell the alcohol anymore. So once you cook the alcohol off, that should take maybe 30 seconds to a minute. Then you're going to add your cream. At this point, your house will be smelling immaculate, okay? So to your cream, you're going to add some Parmesan cheese. Now, if you notice that your cream isn't getting as thick as you want it to, here's a little trick. All you have to do is sprinkle in a little bit of cornstarch, stir that in, and it's going to give you the perfect consistency for your sauce. Y'all see how when I pull the spoon, it's separating? That's the exact consistency y'all want, okay? Go to Ramsay Who. Once you're finished, you're going to stir in your shrimp, and then we're going to be off to making the second star of our show, our Gouda cheese grits. So to a large pot, you're going to add milk and chicken broth, okay? This is another depth of flavor. No, we ain't using water to make grits, okay? That ain't happening. You need milk and you need chicken broth. That just gives your grits a nice, deep, y'all tired of hearing me say depth yet? But it gives your grits a nice depth of flavor that you're gonna need, and it's gonna take your shrimp and grits to another level, okay? So to that, we're just gonna add some pepper. Be sure to keep an eye on your pot. I don't know why, but with me, when I'm boiling milk, for some reason, as soon as I turn my back, it boils over. So you just want to make sure that you keep an eye on your grits, and then once it starts boiling, you want to slowly whisk in your grits. Now, You can't just dump it in. You have to slowly whisk it in so that you get a nice creamy consistency. If you just dump it in, it's going to be lumpy, and don't nobody want to eat no lumpy grits. Now, once that comes to a boil, you're going to lower your heat and you're going to add your top. You're going to cook it, I believe, for 5 minutes. I mean, they call it 5-minute grits, but just to be sure, make sure you read the instructions in the back. Now, do y'all see this? Do y'all see these grits? Now, to this, because I have no idea where the footage went at that I recorded adding the Gouda cheese and adding the butter, but to that, you're going to add 2 tablespoons of butter, and I use a whole block of Gouda cheese. You don't have to use that much if you don't want to, but the word of the day, the Gouda cheese gives it a nice depth. So I use a whole block, but you don't have to use that much if you don't want to. Then we're going to add in some salt, and just to add a little razzle dazzle, I just put a little bit of some sharp shredded cheese that I had in my refrigerator. And there you have it, the best shrimp and grits you will ever have. Believe me, once you make this once, you're going to be the go-to shrimp and grits person in your family. I'm sure your grandmama, your aunt, your uncle, your cousin, the ones removed, the one that was married to your uncle, but they divorced, but they still married. No one makes better shrimp and grits than this. Do you hear me? So I hope you guys enjoy. If you try it, please comment below and tell me what you think. And I will see y'all soon in another video. Bye.